Hey, what is going on, everybody? Kings of Craft here with our first tutorial video on World Edit. It's basically a bucket plugin. It's to help make the more tedious tasks faster and easier to build. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. I use it every day.
Yep. Alright, so getting started with the plugin, what you're going to need to do first is do / wand, and what that'll do is give you this wood axe. And what this wood axe allows you to do is select two positions, and it makes a selection of that area that you just selected. So you left click to get your first, and then you right click and you get your selected area.
So the first set of commands is going to be the region commands. As you see up on the board, it says set, undo, replace, and move. So with your two selected positions, position 1 and position 2, you can type / set in any material. So I'll do sand, and it'll make a square or whatever shape you need. The next command would be undo. So / undo will undo what you just did. The next command will be / move 2 for the height and up, and it'll move the selected area up or down. The last command is going to be replace. What replace does is, we'll do a test on this hole right here. If you're trying to fill in space, or if you have say stone, for example, in these holes, you can replace it by selecting the area and typing / replace. One second.
Here, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
So it took the empty space and then replaced it with grass. So I'll undo it and now I'll replace it with something else. So I replaced all the empty space with stone. Alright, now the next set of commands that we have are the clipboard commands, and these commands consist of copy, paste, rotate, and flip. And these commands are good for when you have a structure that you built in your world and you want to move it or flip it or rotate it somewhere else. So what you have to do is start your selection in an area where you get the whole object in. So since it's elevated up, you're going to have to use /up 1, and what that does is it allows you to place a block up one space from where you need to allow you to get your whole selection in. So once you have selected that area, it goes to your clipboard, and now what you can do is copy, paste, rotate, etc. So when you copy, it copies the object from where you are standing and related to the object. So when you copy, and let's say you want to move it over here, you got to walk over here, and you have to paste it. So took the object, copied, paste. Now say I wanted to turn the object and face a different direction. So it's still in my clipboard. So what I'm going to do is go / rotate however many degrees, and it rotates it in my clipboard. So now when I paste it, it'll be rotated 90 degrees in the direction. Now the next set of commands we have are the generation commands. These commands allow you to generate structures in your world with these without any building at all. So we have the pyramid, the sphere, and the cylinder. So I'll come over here and I'll show you an example. So if you do H pyramid, the H allows it to be hollow. You select the material you want it made out of, so I'll do glass, and then the size. And it makes a glass little pyramid for you. And you can do this with all different types of material. As we have over here is an example of a glass hollow sphere. So you just pick what you want it made out of and the size that you want it, and then it'll create that structure.
The next set of commands is going to be the utilities. As you can see on the wall, they are fill, drain, fix, EX, butcher, and thaw. What the fill is sort of like set. It'll fill in any holes that you select. So you can select a section and fill it with grass, stone, or anything you need. Drain is going to be just like fix. It'll get rid of any water or lava in a certain region. EX is going to put out any fire in a certain radius of yourself. The EX stands for extinguish. /butcher will kill any mobs within about 100 blocks of you. Thaw will get rid of any snow covering the land.
Alright, now we have some examples of the commands we just talked about.
So if you have some annoying mobs around you, you can type /butcher, and all the mobs will be destroyed.
Now say that you have this annoying water that you cannot get rid of. If you do /drain and then type in a radius, it drains out the water within that radius.
Next, I will extinguish all the fire around me. So I'll type /ex for extinguish and the radius. If you need to get rid of all the snow around you, type /thaw, and you can also add a radius. It will not get rid of snowmen, however. You'll have to fight those off.
Alright, now moving on to the brush tools. For the brush tools, first off, you're going to need some sort of a tool or object in your hand to equip the brush to. So for instance, I have this diamond shovel. If I type in the command for a brush and then pick which brush I want, either cylinder, smooth, sphere, tree, butcher, gravity, or clipboard, that tool that I have in my hand will be equipped to that type of brush. So if I do cylinder, then pick a block that I want it to go to. Although our signs all got destroyed, I can still use my brush tool. Simple as that. So the next brush tool we have is the smooth brush. So if you type brush smooth and then the size that you want it, it'll take that selected size, and what this brush does is it smooths out the area that you select. So see how it flattened the house. If I want this all smoothed out, you can just click and play with it till you get it smooth as you want it, or completely smooth. It just allows for easy map making abilities.
Alright, so if you made a mountain with the sphere brush, and it looks just absolutely horrible, you can use the gravity brush to bring all the blocks that are out of place down as far as they can go until they're touching other blocks. For example, /brush gravity will allow you to bring these blocks down to the ground until they are touching, so they are not floating in midair. It gives it more of a realistic look. Then you can go back with the smooth tool and try to form it into a mountain.
So the last brush tool we have is now the butcher brush. So say that you are just far too lazy to type in /butcher all the time. What you can do is do /brush butcher. And what this allows you to do is whenever there's any type of mob around, instead of typing in that command, all you have to do is right click with the equipped tool. And it gets rid of all those pesky mobs. I can't get rid of you though. Darn. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below.